What if I told you that there's a cuisine in the world that's even tastier than Italian? What if it's not just the dishes, but a part of a whole culture? In Apulia, in the south of Italy, every ingredient is a story, and every dish is a journey through time. But the most interesting thing is that here, food is not just delicious, it has a soul. Apulian cuisine is famous throughout Italy and perhaps soon the whole world for its simplicity and flavor. They don't mix many ingredients and only cook with the highest quality natural products. Even street food here is healthy and incredibly tasty. An Italian cannot imagine their life without pasta, and the pasta assassina, the killer pasta, is considered street food. The secret to its preparation is that it's not boiled, but the raw pasta is fried over fire in spicy tomato sauce. A well-prepared pasta assassina is slightly burned and crispy. Panini are crispy bread rolls with various fillings, the simplest and most popular dish in Apulia. There is no ingredient that Italians haven't stuffed into it. Different cheeses, greens, meats, fish, octopus, grilled vegetables, anything goes.
La mortadella.
Sì, mozzarella, la vuole al cocco. Mozzarella, è il nostro cuore qua. Gnam gnam.
Devi vedere così, amore. Guarda, così.
Roasted chestnuts came from northern Italy, but they've been embraced in Apulia. They're available only from October to December. Focaccia can be found in many regions of Italy, but it's in Apulia, in the Bari province, where it's the best. The secret is that the dough is mixed with the boiled potatoes and a lot of tomatoes and olive oil. It's topped only with the freshest oregano, which is crushed by hands to release more aroma. And how could we forget bruschetta in Italy? But the street version is different from the restaurant kind, with tomatoes and oregano. When you eat on the go, it needs to be hearty and convenient. So first, they melt provolone cheese over hot coals. It reminds me of those classic dolls that keep balance and back up. And then the melted cheese is spread over toasted bread, turning it into a bruschetta. There is no true Italy without mozzarella. Here they make it by hands, often outdoors. And don't forget trippa, boiled offals and stomachs of cows and pigs. Yes, it's a real delicacy throughout southern Italy, for which Italians would sell their souls. The highlight of Apulian cuisine is orecchiette pasta. It's hand-shaped, a very tedious process. I've tried it myself. You need to roll the dough thinly with one finger without tearing it, and then shape it into little hats. Orecchiette is usually eaten with small meat rolls, simmered in tomato sauce, with rapini flowers and leaves, with mussels and ricotta. There are countless recipes, and you couldn't try them all in a week.
Che buon odore, mamma mia. Vedi che buono.
Orecchiette 200 grammi, signorina.
Voi?
Seafood is also a must, both fried in batter and freshly caught raw. If you want to feel like a true Italian, I definitely recommend trying it. Don't be afraid, these seafoods are the freshest and the most delicious.
Vuole, signore?
Sta tutto con me, vieni tutto bene. Ma fornisci di me. Trek poop kom, met de derde steko.
And of course, where would Italy be without grilled meat? You can find various types of meat delicacies being grilled on the streets of Italy. And how could we forget desserts? Pasticciotto is a traditional Apulian dessert that I can't even compare to anything else. All the guests who have tasted it when visiting me have said it's unlike anything they ever had. Although pasticciotti are baked in the oven, they are traditional sold on the street during festivals. They come in various sizes, but the shape is always the same, like little boats. Inside there is a filling of various creams. The dough is like short crust, but not as crumbly, light and thick. You have to be a real master to make the dessert successful, because due to the thin dough, the filling can leak or the top can collapse. Which dish would you like to try most? Tell me about this.